When you think of Wrexham, you think of the Hollywood duo Takeover, the consecutive promotions to the Championship and all of the money invested. They are facing adversity in the Championship though, as right now they're only 18th in the league. And despite the board clearly stating they want Premier League football with the Red Dragons, right now that seems incredibly unlikely. That though is why they've just hired me to be their new manager to try and eventually make them the world's best team. However, I can't spend a penny on transfers, I'm not allowed to use the youth academy or the scouting system, I can only sign free agents. And so this is the starting 11 we've loaded into at the beginning of season 1, and there is a little bit of talent in this Wrexham side. There's obviously centre mid Lewis O'Brien, left back Liberato Kakake, you got Callum Doyle, you got Nathan Broadhead, you got Kabore on loan, you got Ben Sheaf. Some solid youngsters too, like Max Clearworth and Arthur Okonkwo, who by the way, I'm not sure why they're not using him instead of Danny Ward. There is however one problem we're going to have to deal with. Issa Kabore is currently on loan right now to us from Manchester City, and obviously due to the fact we can only sign free agents, we can't bring him in on a permanent deal. In terms of budget, 7 mil in total, which does mean we can afford at least like 3 or 4 free agents this season if we want to. Obviously though, because we can only sign free agents in this video, once again there's a rule to follow, and this time we can sign any free agent player we want to as long as they're not better than our best player. And in our case right now, that means we can sign 74 rated players, nobody higher. But before I start thinking about the free agents and who to bring in and all of that shenanigans, I want to take a look at our tactics in our starting 11 and our formation, because right now we're rocking a 5 at the back, and as you can tell from in real life, it's not really working out. So with that in mind, I've gone for the 4-4-1-1 formation with a counter-attack and build-up style in a fairly deep line, because our back 4 right now aren't the quickest players in the world. As for how we got them set up on the break, I believe this is how we should be lined up. Our front 4 being really high up with our fullback staying back, defender, a stopper and 2 box-to-box midfielders. And guys, after messing around with it, right now I believe this is our strongest team possible at the minute. This of course is before we make any free agent signings though, because believe me, I've looked through this list and there are some players 74 rated or lower that can certainly benefit Wrexham. For starters, we can sign striker Almoz Ali. Granted, he's at the strongest he'll possibly be at 74 rated, but he's 28 years old, which means at least we'll get 4 solid years out of him, and he might help us get from the Championship to the Premier League. Another player I like is Andrew Moran. He's got a potential to reach 81, he's only 21 years old and already 68 rated. This does mean we'll have to shuffle the team around, get some players out on loan, but for him, I do believe over the next 5 years, it'll be absolutely worth it. Then there's Jorge Sanchez, who can do a job at that right back role, potential to reach 76, only 27, 73 rated right now. And yes, this does mean Issa Kabore is going back to Man City, because I want someone who's at the club permanently and not have to worry about replacing them next year when there's no guarantee that I can. And finally, arguably our most important signing this season 1, Jesus Orozco Chiquete. He's only 23, already 72 overall, with that potential is insane. We already have Callum Doyle at the back alongside Max Clearworth, but adding him into the equation, our back 4 is just going to be so much more stronger. And you know what guys, that's our transfer window done for signing players, but these 4 are going to be a difference maker. Now though, we have to make sure that all those players are going to get the game time I want them to get, which is why these 4 players in particular are going out on loan this season. I know we could sell them, but right now we don't need to, because we've already made our business happen when it comes to buying players. I do have to say though now, check out just how strong this Wrexham side looks going into the Championship. I mean, we could be looking at the playoffs. I mean, our back 4 and keeper's absolutely solid, our midfield's good, our front 3's solid too. One thing's for certain, we are definitely going to do better than they are in real life. And what did I tell you? 12th in the Championship by my recollection. That's at least 6 places above where they are right now. And do you know what's even better? We aren't far off the playoffs, only 8 points in total. So as daft as this sounds for season 2, that's our objective. Unfortunately though, in the FA Cup we only made it to round 3, and Luton knocked us out straight away in the Carabao Cup. Honestly though, until we're in the Premier League, I'm not taking these seriously. What I am taking seriously however is the improvement and progression, and right now, as you can see, it looks like a lot of players really stepped up. However, stats wise, it isn't the best thing in the world to see. This is though something we can really work to improve on, because on paper right now, next year I do believe we stand a great chance chance of reaching the playoffs. And because our best player now is 76 rated, that means next year we can sign free agents up to that rating, which for the championship is a game changer. And if you agree with that, guys, drop this video a big old thumbs up, and if you're also enjoying the video, subscribe to the channel whilst you're at it. We're almost at 90,000 subs. Now guys, season number 2 is here with the Red Dragons, and it's time to really push these guys for the playoffs. However, I have been extensively through this free agents list, and unfortunately there's only one player we can sign because A, they're actually allowed to within the rules of this video, and B, they're the only player we can actually sign that will benefit the team long term. And that is Myron Bowd, who's 25 with the potential to reach 81. Believe me, I'm disappointed about this, but that's the free agents list for you. You get what you're given and you have to be happy about it and make the most of it. Whilst we are done buying players, guys, we do need to sort the loans out, because these guys, I believe, will be better off out on loan than at the club. Because the last thing I want is them to get game time over players I actually want to get game time. As it stands though, there's nothing more we can do to improve this Wrexham side at the minute. Does this mean they'll get playoff football? Probably not. Overall though, it is still a very young side, which means to me there's still a lot of progression that could be made. And if that's the case, that could set us up beautifully for season 3. Having said that, I could be very wrong, because we finished 5th in the playoffs alongside Wolves, Sunderland and Norwich. Guys, I'll be real, I didn't expect us to do this, and I am terrified at the fact we might actually do it. And we might actually pull it off. We've beaten the Black Cats 4-3 on aggregate in the playoffs. And we were actually promoted. We beat Norwich 2-1. Oh, that's bad. We're nowhere near ready yet. Cut the celebratory music. This team right here is not ready for the Premier League. Not even close. Bro, if that free agents list doesn't come in clutch, we're going to get annihilated. I mean, the stats aren't even that good, are they? Longman got 16-5. Broadhead got 16-5. But aside from that, it's mediocre. Now, granted, there is one thing going for us as we enter the Premier League next year. Our team right now is still incredibly young. And on top of that, as you can see, the growth is still there, guys. And hopefully next year, it's there as well. And on top of that, we can now buy players next season 80 rated or below, which honestly might just save our bacon if the free agents list comes in clutch. Because right now, we need a couple of better wingers in my opinion. We need a stronger centre midfielder, maybe a stronger back line. And if we manage to sort all those positions out, we might just cope with the top flight of English football. So here we are, season 3 with Wrexham, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but we are officially in the Prem already. How have we pulled that off? Now, in fairness, I'm looking at the team right now, and it's not actually as bad as I initially thought. Maybe I overreacted a bit. But in my opinion, it's still not good enough for the Premier League. Our wingers do need to be better. I mean, we could do with a better striker up top. But because our back four and keeper are strong, and maybe the midfield too goes in with that, I do believe we'll be okay. We desperately, though, need this free agents list to come in clutch for us this season. And unfortunately, it just hasn't, guys. I found 3 players and 3 players alone, none in the positions I want them in. Carl Rushworth is the first one, 25, 75 rated with the potential to reach 81. Rafa Marin, who's 25 himself, 75 rated with the potential of 84. And then there's Leo Ostigard with the potential of 81 at 27 years old, 76 rated. Don't get me wrong, these 3 are all very, very solid players, especially from the free agents list, but they're not in the positions we need them. Either way though, I decided to sign Carl Rushworth on a 4-year contract. Rafa Marin also joins us on a 4-year deal. And finally, Leo Ostigard joins us on a 5-year deal as well. But it's not all doom and gloom. There is a way we can make our team better without actually making any more free agent signings. Because the first thing we're going to do is change a couple of positions. Firstly, Longman is going to become a right winger. That makes him 74 rated. And Broadhead is going to be a left winger, which changes him to a 76 rated player. And that's the first step of 2. And step 2 is putting them in a 4-3-3 attacking formation where they fit into it like a glove. And there we have it, guys. I believe now this team is ready for the Premier League. Or as ready as they can possibly be right now. I mean, in fairness, I do believe all round right now we are strong enough to stay up. It's just Longman we could do with a stronger right winger. But that is a problem for next season now. For now though, we gotta hope we've done enough to stay in the Premier League so we can stay there next season. And bro, when I tell you this was close, it was by the narrowest of margins that we survived. We are 17th, only just up by goal difference. God bless Southampton's shitty defence. But then again, it wasn't their defence that stopped stopped it. It was our attack scoring 16 more goals. Oh, God bless our attack. We knew it was going to be difficult, but the important thing is we survived. As for the FA Cup, Southampton knocked us out straight away. And in the Carabao Cup, we swamped it by getting knocked out by Blackburn on pens in round 2. Again though, the silver lining, we survived the Premier League. And in fairness now, looking at the team, I don't see how we've only just survived it. Maybe I need to bring our fullbacks back to where they were originally. The stats though, still to this day, are not very good, are they? No matter what we do tactically, it just doesn't seem to work. Good news however, insane progression. Once again, Arthur Okonkwo up by 4, Kakase up by 3, 80 rated Callum Doyle, 80 rated Ben Sheath, 80 rated Aaron Moran, and that benefits us greatly next season because Arthur Okonkwo is 83 rated, we can sign players up to that rating from the free agents list, and that might be just what this team needs to get them from just surviving the Premier League to doing pretty damn well in it. I must say though, I am incredibly relieved going into the new campaign because not only can we make one good signing, not only can we make 2 good signings, we can make 3 good signings from the free agents list. The first of which is Leon Bailey. Granted he's 30, but he's 79 overall. All we got to do is change him to a right winger and he could go up to 80 rated. We're not done yet though, as Augustin Santana's come up on my radar with a great potential, only 18, 76 rated, and he's a striker. Baudu lad, I do apologise. You're getting dropped, sent out on loan, whatever, and Santana is getting all the game time he needs to improve and become our #1 striker. And last but certainly not least, Oscar Rodriguez, the 17-year-old who's 76 rated with the potential to be one of the best right backs in the world. Yeah, I don't care who we got at this moment in time. They're getting dropped. This guy is going into the team. And with that, this is how our team currently looks going into our 4th year with the Red Dragons. And I am much more confident this time. We've actually got a solid front 3 up top. Our midfield trio is good. Our back 4 and keepers by a mile the strongest it's ever been. Let's put it to you like this. If we are even close to that relegation zone this year, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Right then, we might be in a little bit of trouble. We are 16th. We survived very comfortably this time, but ideally we needed to really climb that ladder, not just climb one position. I'm not even bothered about the FA Carabao Cup. That's irrelevant to me right now. We need to fix this. But my question is, how do you fix this team, which should be nowhere near the bottom half of the table? I mean, the stats are certainly better this season, no doubt about that, but I just don't get how we're doing so poorly every year. I'm going to make a change. I'm bringing the line a bit higher. We're going to keep the counter-attacking build-up style. But you know what? Neither of our wingers this year were inside forward. Maybe that's what was going on. Instead of inside forwards that they were attacking, I had them on versatile winger positions. Yeah, that might have been it, actually. The thing is, though, next year, we absolutely need a break in that free agents list because there's only so much more we can do with the team as it is. Thankfully, though, guys, we might have a bit of luck at long last. I have been through this free agents list. I've been through it for the last 10-15 minutes, and we have finally found some ballers. We have found Jenny Veenstra, a 19-year-old 6'4" Dutch centre-back who's 77 rated. Pretty sure this is Van Dijk's regen. Then there's Hassan Ben Haji, 17, 76 overall. We're going to convert this guy to a left winger. I'll be real though, no clue whose regen this guy is. But then there's the big one, Elias Legrand, 18, 79 rated, 88 pace already. Now Veenstra may not get a look in right now because of Doyle and Jesus Orozco, but Ben Haji is definitely coming in for Broadhead, and Legrand is definitely replacing Santana. And there we go, guys. This is our team going into the new season. Now, admittedly, we do have a bit of clean-up before we go ahead. Now, for some reason, everybody here is on the transfer list. Not just 1 or 2, literally everybody, but don't worry, nobody's going anywhere. These players on loan, however, are Baudu, Santana, and Veenstra. I might also sell Broadhead at this point, to be fair, guys. With our new signing in his position, we just don't need him anymore, plus he's 31. With that all taken care of now, we are free and ready to send this team into the new season. And I am hoping to God this year we finally see some damn progression. We've finally got somewhere, 7th in the Prem, only 10 points outside the top 6. Oh man, I'm so happy. It's a far cry away from where we were last year, isn't it? But as you can see, with 13 points outside the top 4, that's our objective next year. Crack in to the Champions League. We actually didn't do too bad in the FA Cup either. We made it to round 5. And we made the quarters of the Carabao Cup. So all around this year, we've done fantastic. But looking at the team right now, I'm not surprised in the slightest. We have well and truly earned everything we've accomplished this season. And at long last, guys, the stats are finally looking pretty decent. But there is one problem we've got to deal with soon. And that's the fact we've got Ben Sheaf, who's 32, Leon Bailey, who's 32, and Lewis O'Brien, who's 31. All of which key starting 11 players. So ideally next year, we could do with a right winger and a couple of centre midfielders. Otherwise, we might just be in a little bit of a situation. Now guys, it is indeed the brand new season with Wrexham. This team may or may not have European football, but more importantly, we're kind of screwed. Because in my time in that free agency list, looking for a centre mid, looking for right wingers, looking for another centre mid, I only found centre back Vincent Riga, 19, 87 rated already, granted. I'm not denying how good he is, but he's not in the position we need. Of course though, we're going to sign Riga up. I'd be a fool not to. But it does leave me a little concerned. Because as you can see, we're lucky with Lewis O'Brien, we're lucky with Ben Sheaf, but Leon Bailey is indeed going down. And I reckon in the next 12 months, Ben Sheaf will be the exact same. For now though, there's quite literally nothing we can do about it. We've done what we can with this team right now. However, unfortunately, I'm not expecting a better result. In fact, I'm expecting a lower finish in the table. But we've actually done better. We are top 4 in the Prem. Oh my god, UCL football's on its way to Wrexham. Man, we beat Aston Villa and Manchester City to it on goal difference. Yo, that could not have come any closer. But European football's here. We are one step closer to the end game. And look at this, we made the semis of the FA Cup. But only made it to round 3 of the Carabao Cup. Bloody swings and roundabouts, innit? But taking a look at the team, I truly am not surprised we got top 5. Hang on a minute, where the hell's Moran gone? He didn't have a release clause, so I literally don't know what's happened here. So apparently he's gone to Man City for 67 minutes. How the hell is that? He didn't have a transfer request. Well, he might have. But those don't go through. Oh, bloody hell. Another thing to overcome next season. So now we need to replace Leon Bailey. We need to get a new centre midfielder for Sheaf and one for O'Brien, as well as replacing Moran. Freaking brilliant. The only real positive this year is the fact that our stats are better than, quite frankly, ever. But the bad news is, without Moran and with an aging team on our hands right now, not only are our chances of hitting top 4 football again unlikely, we're going to get annihilated in the Champions League if we can't sort it out. Thankfully though guys, thankfully we've been thrown a bone, because I think in this transfer window with the players we've found, we're going to be able to solve every problem we've got. As our first signing is Samuel Delgado, 20. The Uruguayan CDM is 82 rated, 6'4" as well. This does mean a couple of position changes and a formation change, but I think this will work. Following him is Andrew Moran's replacement and Vincent Fabre for absolutely nothing. As you can see though, he's 80 rated, only 21 years old, and believe me when I say this guy's got a lot of potential. And finally, for Leon Bailey's replacement, Guido Caruso comes in on a 5-year deal, who as you can see is 82 rated already at 21 years old. Now the players are being brought in, now it's time to put them all together and make it work. And as you can see, there was only one real way of actually pulling this off, the 4-2-1-3, but when we're on the ball, this is the shape we're going to take with our fullbacks going up and down, providing attacking and defensive support. And the best thing is, Sheaf is still in his position, and at 83 rated at 33 years old, when he converts to the CDM, I think he's actually going to go up. Obviously, it's not perfect, not by a long stretch, but right now, this is by a country mile the best we're going to get with Wrexham. It's not going to win us the Premier League, certainly not win us the Champions League, but it might just get us top 4 football again. And that is exactly what we managed to get once again, top 4 football. And by the looks of it, by a great margin as well. But as you can see, we're a great margin away from the league title. We're in a good place, but there's still work to do. But look at this, we've only gone and won the FA Cup. That's our first bit of silverware since winning the playoffs. We, however, go from winning the FA Cup to pulling a stinker in the Carabao as we get knocked out in round 3. Really is swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Regardless of the Prem, FA or Carabao Cup though, we are in the UCL, and as you can see by the looks of it, we tore it apart. And we've even beaten Barca in the round of 16. We then annihilated Napoli in the quarters, and you ain't going to believe this, we beat AC Milan in the semis, and we're playing Galatasaray in the final. Bro, Galatasaray versus Wrexham in the Champions League final. That is a sentence I never thought I'd say. In fairness though, that team's not to be taken lightly. They got Papa Matarso, they still got Osimhen up top, they got Singo. In fairness though, Osimhen's probably on crutches at this point in his career. They absolutely are not doing what we're doing in front of goal. I mean, look at Legren, man. 46 goals, 6 assists in 58 games. It is genuinely such a good job we signed him when we did. And as for the team on paper, you seriously cannot knock them, man. The only weakness we've really got is Sheaf in that CDM role. And honestly, that's the perfect place to have a weakness because he's just surrounded by quality. And there is a cool little detail about this team. Obviously, there is more regens than real plays, but the real plays left in the team are all OG Wrexham plays from season 1. That has got to count for something. And so has the Champions League final. This year, we once again got top 4 football. We've won the FA Cup. If we could win the Champions League beating Galatasaray, that would be incredible. Here we go though, the Champions League final begins. I cannot believe, by the way, Galatasaray made it to the final. Credit where credit's due. Here they come though, Osimhen up to, oh look at that from Doyle, go on then lad. Pushing forward, can we find that ball? Bin Hadji, yes we're going to go backwards though. We're going to see if we can play it in, I tell you what, Delgado, have a shot from distance, oh forcing the save. Not bad, not bad. I'm hoping, by the way, that I've got the graphics right. My PC, I turned it upside down pretty much to get it right, and then I broke my PC, and then I had to put it back together. So I'm really hoping I fixed it after all that. Delgado, though, pushing forward. He's going to spot... Oh, that's not where I wanted it to go. Here they come, though. Galatasaray pushing forward on the right-hand side. Good defending. Get it right back, though. Galatasaray, they're pushing forward. They're doing really well here, to their credit. Oh, they've got to... Oh, it's great defending again. Bro, we're laying them in. I'm telling you. But we're on the right side of the pitch now. Can we cut inside? That's gorgeous. Back post. Oh, he's so small, man. He's never going to get the head on it. But we still got the ball, though. This is beautiful. Can we... Oh, the body weight shift. Oh, he's at the post. Come on, man. Bin Hadji, though. I see that. But, oh, the bloody keeper's come out, you donkey. I hear this, though. We might have a chance here if we play this right. Bin Hadji on the ball. We're going to go inside. So, oh, that's a gorgeous first touch. Come on, lad. Put it away. And he does. 33 minutes in. We take the lead. So far, so good. The graphics look like they're holding up. I feel like I completed the task of sorting the graphics out. But that's a first touch of dreams right there. That left-footed shot, by the way, gorgeous. Very nearly chef's kiss worthy. Bin Hadji though, he wants more. Oh my god, this could be another. Oh my lord, that was so damn simple. Galatasaray just fell apart at the back there. Vincent Fabry, Andrew Moran's replacement, doubles our advantage. And look at this, right? Bin Hadji, he just puts it straight through. Who is picking him up there? He literally passes it into the back of the net. Sensational, man. Galatasaray are beginning to crumble. 40 minutes in. Aussie, man, we do need another goal. I don't trust Galatasaray's attack, man. It is stacked. This is what I mean. They got a bit of open room. Oh, it's good defending. I dislike this greatly. Galatasaray have really turned the heat to... Oh, that's good defending. We still can't get it away. I think that's half-time, though. We got away with it. Arguably, we've just been saved by the half-time whistle. Coming forward, though, early in the second half, we're going to go inside. Ben Sheaf, he's got a bit of room. Tell you what, let's hit one from... It's had the dip, just not the direction. I'm so happy, by the way, we brought some OGs to the final with us. Not just real players. They are all from Season 1. But he is a player that we didn't have from Season 1. He's cut it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Bin Hadji, he's going to go inside once again. I don't know what we're... Oh, we're mucking around with it. Just hit the damn... There we go. 52 minutes in. 3-0. Is it game over already? I don't know, man, but that's his second goal of the game. What a replacement for Moran. I well and truly thought at this point here I'd mucked it up, but he gets into a great bit of room, catches the keeper, momentum's not on his side. Beautiful goal. Man, Aussie, man, he's a one-man wrecking crew at the minute. He's going through every... Oh, there we go. Final. Ben Sheaf, the OG from Season 1, stops him. Here we go, though. We're pushing forward on the left-hand side of the pitch. Oh, that's beautiful. Just nips it to Ben Hadji. He could go all the... I tell you what, let's have a dink from... Oh, straight down the keeper's throat. I feel like at this point, Galatasaray have kind of given up. No matter what they're doing, it's just not working. We could be in for a fourth here if we get the... Oh, what? Bro, what was that? Here come Galatasaray, though. They're still not out of... Oh, Okonkwo, great keeping. He's still a beast in this game, isn't he? FC25, who was a monster, so he is in FC26. Galatasaray still trying to... that. Oh, they've got a shot here. Okonkwo with another good save. Safe hands. I am looking for a fourth. I feel like we can get it. But Galatasaray are beginning to really step it up. Look at this. It might be 3-1 instead of 4-0. But we've recovered well there. Okay, we might just be able to pull this off if we play our card right. Look at that run. from Rodriguez. Okay, he's going to take it all the way. Rodriguez! Oh, he's at the post! That is such a damn shame. The full-time whistle goes. It doesn't matter. Wrexham, the Red Dragons, with free agents only, have won the Champions League. That was difficult as well, man. Moran leaving out of the blue to join Man City really shafted the centre down. We couldn't find a centre midfielder for Ben Sheaf, nor for O'Brien. We were struggling for right wingers. This was genuinely really damn difficult. Thankfully though, the players we had in the team already pulled their weight and pulled it as well for the other players that just weren't cutting it. We absolutely smashed it. Ben Sheaf as well, the captain. I'm so happy about this, ladies and gentlemen. The captain, Ben Sheaf, the weakest link in the team, lifts the Champions League for Wrexham to crown them the world's best club. And that, guys, means my job with them is complete. If you have enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this on this channel around FC26, drop this video a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. We're almost at 90,000 subscribers. And if you're still here right now and want to watch another video of mine, YouTube recommends you to watch this, and so do I, because it's a banger.